joining us. Welcome. Sorry guys, I didn't have time to make announcement I was coming or not. Yeah. So my people, I welcome you all. Yesterday I was yeah, before I go on, don't forget to like the video, share the video, react to the video. You are all welcome. So in this video, I want to just quickly give you some updates about what happened. What am I even saying? Um I just kind of lost my chain of thought in this very moment. I was looking at something. Yeah, my people, I welcome every one of you that is joining me on this live broadcast. Thank you so much for joining. So I want to bring some updates about the video I did yesterday. I did this video and I showed you guys how they were carrying food from here. I hope you can hear me very well. I hope my audio is coming out very clear. I want to do it in this format so that I will be able to hurry up and not waste your time because it's late. So I welcome you all once again. So the FCT minister is saying that what you are seeing here is not just because of hunger, that is beyond hunger. And there's also another dimension to it. Yesterday, they said it was palliative. And today we are learning that it's not just only palliative, that people who are business people who also have warehouses unfortunately have had their warehouses looted, and also trucks that are just transporting goods, consumer goods from one point to the other are just being looted. And yeah, agricultural crops that are used for planting were all looted. So it's not just mainly palliatives. That's what I wanted to do this video for, because I said yesterday that they were palliatives. So now we are learning that it's not just palliatives. Yeah, so you're welcome, my people. I see that a lot of people have joined recently. Hello, I greet you, Ezoku. You're welcome. Yeah, as I was saying yesterday, I did this video and I explained to you guys that that they were looting of all these warehouses. And one of our brothers said it was palliative. Like, I was not sure. I also was asking that question, was it really warehouses? So now I've gotten the information that it is not just warehouses. It's not just palliatives, where government warehouses for palliatives. There are government agencies that they are looted, but NEMA is saying that their own is not among. And so what we are seeing now is transporters that are transporting goods from one point to the other. So I want to let you quickly see this video. I will share this video in a little bit. Greetings, my people. Greetings, everyone that is joining us. Welcome. I see that a lot of people joined now because we were just 2 or 3 when I started. So I welcome every one of you that's joining me on this live broadcast. I just want to bring you an update about the video I did yesterday about the looting of warehouses, and the one in particular I shared with you guys that it was palliative. So I've come to learn that it's not necessarily palliative, but agricultural warehouse for the Ministry of Agriculture, and most of the crops there are like for planting, for seedlings, and even they looted some fertilizers according to the information I'm getting, that it's not all about palliatives, that they were Ministry of Agriculture, they shared these crops for planting for the next season. So the people burst there and looted it. That is not necessarily palliative. And they also looted trucks that were transporting goods to other parts of Nigeria, especially in the north, in Zaria, in Niger. So they are just kind of going after warehouses, private warehouses also. So I want you to quickly listen to this man, what he has to say about this looting that I'm talking about.
It's unfortunate we woke up and got the same news. To ensure that we convince Nigeria that the warehouse is not of NEMA, we had to drive down this way to be sure this is what happened.
So this is a private warehouse owner, and he's saying that people are thinking that it was for NEMA, the National Emergency Management Authority. So they thought it was NEMA, and that food was meant to be shared to the public, to the poor, but it is not. You understand? So they said, yeah, there is the one that is from the agri department, and there is the one that is private warehouses, and also there is the one that was actually also from the government that was supposed to go to the poor. So obviously the people are going after anything that looks like warehouse. So why am I doing this video now? I'm doing this video because, one, if you have a warehouse, and even if you have a provision store, papa, the way the hunger is now, the way the hardship is going, you could be targeted. So for you to take note, like if you have a warehouse that stores food, or you are a food importer, anything that is like consumer goods, this video is definitely for you. You understand? So this video is definitely for you. And yeah, I want to share the video of the Minister of Agriculture, or they said the Minister of State. Let me share that video quickly, because she was saying that what happened is not about that it's not about the hunger, that is something more than hunger. So I want to share that video with you guys briefly. So this is the woman. This is from Channels Television. She said it's not as a looting of Abuja warehouse, a criminal act. She's saying that it is not about hunger, that is just criminal. And they have arrested some of the people that they said they have arrested 15 people so far that masterminded that looting, or that breaking into that place. So this is, again, Channel Television is showing the warehouse. So this is what the woman is saying. They say she's the Minister of State. So this is the one that is the Ministry of Agriculture, where they broke in. So these ones are saved for planting. They are supposed to be distributed to farmers, and so they looted it. I even learned that they even looted fertilizer and corn and all those things that normally they will replant. But there's also another dimension to it. Like, people in government, people that are part of the government, they don't understand that people are hungry. But people that are not part of the government, they understand that it's possible that it is the policies of the government that is leading people into this action, that hunger in the land can lead people to commit this kind of act. So I want to share some of the commentary from I don't know which party this man belongs to anyway, but I just want to share this opinion. He's saying the Tinubu's policies are blamed for these things that is happening. This looting that you are seeing here, that it is because of the policies of Tinubu. So let me go on and read what he wrote here. If you are not very stupid, how will you be saying una? Are you okay? So here, so he said, Ebun Olu Agbo Adegboruwa. Yeah, that's the name of the senior advocate of Nigeria, Ebun Olu Adegboruwa, a senior advocate of Nigeria, has linked the recent looting of the government warehouse in Abuja to the economic policies of the current administration. Speaking on Channels Television on Monday, Adegboruwa said, Adegboruwa or something like that, said the policies have caused widespread hunger across the country. And he identified the removal of fuel subsidy, the rising fuel costs, factory closures, and high unemployment as key factors creating a crisis of survival for Nigerians. He said, I believe across Nigeria, across all states of Nigeria, presently people are experiencing mass hunger as a result of the economic policies of the current administration. The effect of fuel subsidy removal is to impose hardship on the people in terms of moving from one end to another. Factories are closing down. There is high unemployment. The cost of living is very high, while the earning capacity remains the same or lower. So what this means generally is that across all states of the federation, there's a crisis of survival. So it is not just this particular occurrence at Nema warehouse, but trucks bearing foodstuffs are randomly attacked and looted. It's a reflection of the fact that the economic policies of the current administration are not helping the people of the country. These occurrences showcase the frustration that people are going through. I think there is a message to the president and members of his economic team that there is a need to rejig the system in such a way that will allow for survival. So I am reading this contribution from this senior advocate of Nigeria. So what do you guys say about it? You know, what do you guys say? What is wrong with all this bingo say? How many times will you write the same thing? It's not like we are in a nursery school that you have to do nursery rhyme, crypto, whatever. Why are you writing the same thing 3 times? How many times do you think you will write it? We are not in your bingo land now. What is your problem? Eh? You cannot be writing the same thing and writing it again and writing it again. And then they worry you. Ni. I been at the hunger, they enter your brain. Enokwa. Come on, get out. Yeah. So anyway, this is me. I find it very incredible that a government official will be saying it's not about hunger. Of course, it's about hunger, and there is hunger in the land. So why they are looting the treasury and looting the finances of the country, the ordinary people have gone to look for food, and food it is. So I'm doing this video on two hands, like for you to be conscious, especially those of you in food production, those of you in food business, those of you that have farms, stores in your farms. Um, any business you are doing that has to do with food now, you have to be very cautious because a hungry man is an angry man. I can do anything, just that desperation. That desperation, you cannot imagine what people can do about it. So for now, I don't know how you will do it, but you just have to be aware of it. If you have warehouse, let it be on guard. Like gate it properly. Do not allow it to be easily broken in because people are hungry. So the government that is saying, the government official from Abuja that is saying that it's not a government, it's not a hunger issue, it's a criminality. Of course, it's the hunger that is leading to the criminality. Yes, it's a criminality, but the people were hungry first and they went into that criminality. Yeah. So guys, I just wanted to bring this update that the looting that happened yesterday is not necessarily palliative. There are incidents across northern Nigeria. It has not happened in the southeast or in the southwest yet. I'm learning that it happened in Niger State, it happened in Zaria, it happened in Castina or something like that, and it happened in Abuja, in different locations in Abuja. So far this is the position of the whole thing, and people are going after warehouses that are stored food, stored any kind of consumer goods, because one, they are hungry. Like the earning power is the same, the high rising of inflation, there is no money, so people are desperate and they will break into stores and loot it. So yeah, it is the same thing all over the world. If it gets down to it like this, even you that have food in your house, it becomes a target, right? Because when things get precarious, right, and people are on the street, they can't eat, they start looking at homes that looks like they have food in them and they will break into it. So it's going to get very, very drastic if the government doesn't do something. And when I say government should do something, it's not something that they will be doing on television, it's not media something, it's something that will touch people, something that will be felt in the market. Yeah, something that will be felt on the street. Don't I wish the government will not listen, Yeah, I wish that this government will not be listening to all those psychophants that are prodding them on and telling them they are doing well, they are doing well. They are not doing well, oh. There's hunger in the land. Revisit your policy. There's hunger in the land. Imagine, truck is transporting food, they attack you, they are carrying yam, they are carrying everything. People have warehouse where they put product that they want to sell, they are breaking into it and stealing it. And they are telling you, they are clapping for you, they are telling you because you are our own. Yeah, I'm sorry, oh. There's anarchy loading. And I've never seen this kind of thing before. How can somebody just bury their head in the sand and they will be singing hallelujah for the person? The way people stand for Buhari is not enough, ni. Hmm. It's not enough. Imagine now, Minister of Agriculture, they have gone there to loot seedlings, like the future. Like when we're talking about that they ate their children, like the food that they're supposed to eat tomorrow. Now this is planting season. Minister of Agriculture is supposed to distribute all those crops. They will put it in the ground so that it will grow. Now people have looted it and eaten it. So what are they going to plant? And this is planting season. What are they going to plant now that they will harvest in July, in August? I don't know. You see, so how can you go to the Minister of Agriculture uh, and go and loot? Even they even loot fertilizer. Some people will think that fertilizer is gari or amalana. May God have mercy. Eh? I hope that they will know on time that it's not food, that is fertilizer. That it's not food. They are thinking maybe it's spoiled food. In that urgency, in that hunger, and if they don't know how, they are not knowledgeable, they can even put themselves in danger. Yeah, so I just say let me correct that thing I was saying yesterday that it was palliative. So it's a mixed. Some of them, there's a businessman that said he has lost from his warehouse that they looted, he lost over 120 million naira. Yeah, yeah, it's obvious, it's possible because the looting was massive. I don't want to show the videos of the looting because it's everywhere. You can check it out. Yeah. Yeah, because they didn't know what it is. They because they thought, oh, they are seeing flour, they have seen maybe it's spoiled corn, that kind of a thing. They carried everything. Now it now turned out that it was fertilizer also was looted, and crops. So because yesterday I was looking at that bag, I was looking at the corn, I was wondering also, like, corn. So obviously it was supposed to be for to put for planting, all the plants that they will normally use and the ones that they will use for research. I don't know. They went to loot everything. So, and apart from that, they also looted other warehouses. And they actually also looted a warehouse that is supposed to be for poor people, like palliative. It's also among the ones that was looted. So for that one, I'm not complaining. If you say it was for the poor, the poor have gotten hold of it, so it should be okay. Yeah. So my people, I just wanted to bring that update for you. I want to tell this administration that thing that woman is saying is very offensive. You are saying that it's not about. I'm coming. Let me show you that video again. He said, looting of Abuja warehouse a criminal act, says FCT minister. She's an FCT minister. She's not seeing the relationship between hunger and that criminality. Why? Because she's a minister. I'm sorry for these people. I'm sorry for these people because you never know where to be hunger. Like, for example, here in this Germany, when bread, like, there's this small bread they sell here, like they mold it small, they call it broaching. That broaching, it used to be 15 cents each one, and the price increased to 20 cents. Like, once the price, like, it's like the standard measurement of inflation. So at a point, that broaching, they were selling it like 35 cents. People went on the streets. Like, you don't do it. Like, that's the least that is possible. And now that broaching has come back to 25 cents if you go to private bakeries, and like 19 cents. So like 4 cents was added to it, or 20 cents thereabout. Yeah, that is the highest you can do, because once it goes high, Like you will see people, like people will are not accepting it. Even as Germany is, like there are strikes. Like tomorrow now, the day before, on Thursday, there's going to be another strike. On Monday, there was strike all over the country. Public transportation, they strike from morning till 2 p.m. No movement, no public transportation. Go and get your car, go and drive, walk, whatever you want to do. And they are striking again on Thursday. So if you live in Germany and you are planning to travel, know that on Thursday they are striking across the whole country. There is no interstate rail, all those things. They are striking. So it's a normal thing. The people always looking for better options because there's also inflation here. Let me tell you guys, there's inflation here. Inflation is here, especially when it comes to food, rent, and light bills like electricity, very high. So there's inflation, and the salary is not meeting up. So people are not happy also here. So it's not only in Nigeria that this crisis is going on. I just have to also say that my own experience here where I am living. Yeah, but of course, you cannot compare it to what is going on in Nigeria because, for example, there's a welfare system that at least tries to give people food. So, if they can initiate a system that can, for example, from each local government, know how many people live there and attend to them. Of course, welfare is not for everybody, but I'm afraid that the rich will take all the welfare and the poor will remain poor because of our poverty mindset to loot and loot and loot. So nobody wants to give way. Yeah. But here, people that feel like they're a little bit, they are working, they are doing a little bit well, they are not going to say, they can't even, the possibility is not there. But I think that because we don't have the system, we can't even have that system because the corrupt mindset is too deep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's true. I hope that they will know that because a lot of people are going to have a lot of stomach problem. They are just going to cause sickness for themselves because of the hunger. But for that FCT minister to be saying it's not about uh, hunger, that it's a crime. I'm very surprised because you know there's a reason why European countries do welfare is to contain that desperation. If people can know where the next meal at all, like if they can basic need that they can meet it to a large extent, they are not going to become that desperate. So that's how their government is taming them, holding everything together. But if you are not able to hold things together like that, and there's extreme high cost of everything, everything is inflated. The way they inflate and hike prices is unbelievable. So what do you expect people that were already having difficulty when the things was so-called normal? How are they, what miracle is going to happen when things become extremely hard? Yeah. So anybody that is prodding and clapping, you are just being a sycophant. You are being a sycophant. You are not truthful. You are not being truthful because for you to be truthful, you have to see it for what it is. That you cannot allow this level of hunger at all costs. You can't because it's a recipe for disaster. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying it from a partisan angle, like I have already said. Yeah, I'm just saying that they should do something, and I wanted to do this video to change the narrative I gave yesterday also. So my people, I thank you so much. I thank you and I appreciate every one of you that is joining me and joined me for this program. This is all I have to say. If you have anything you can add in the comment section, by the grace of God, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Yeah, take care of yourselves. Me, I just heard that Facebook was down. I didn't even notice. I didn't even know that there was a shutdown or anything like that. So take care of yourself, guys. Bye.